the ball. 376, 379 hit NC today. That's a number that you guys are supposed to be playing every single day. It's a regular old number that we play every single day. Back to back tomorrow. 379 came out yesterday. 376, 379, 369 came out in North Carolina yesterday. Then the turnaround came out again today, back to back. Came out back to back. All right. Oops. All right. Give me 1 second. One time to get these. Results up here. Oh, here you go. Hey Nancy, how you doing? So let's see what came out though. 562 came out in Georgia. Midday, my birthday came out 12/20. Hey Jack. If y'all can share this video, y'all share this video with everybody. Share this video. Let's jump down to Texas today. Texas got the 376. Came back with 717. Texas got the 5296. Wow, that close to it. Oh, it came out of Tennessee, right? That's why. I'm 709. Sounds like that. All right. So we got a few people here, y'all. Pennsylvania got the 376 also today, y'all. 376 came out every place today. Florida got the 234 Florida 2344 today. Few good states. All right. Michigan got this 926. Michigan and Ohio been. Ohio got it? Michigan got it back to back. Michigan got it back to back. Monday, the 397 came out. Cool, Sheila. Cool. Yeah, I was checking on everybody with that because a lot of people, some of theirs wasn't running or wasn't working. So Michigan, feedback in Michigan, well over 629 and 926 in Michigan. Same number back to back. All right. $907. Maryland got the pick 4 straight, 3967. The other states were straight. South Carolina got the 612. Fireball 7. And 7091, y'all. Hey Justin, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Hey Maddie, how you doing? Michigan ain't come out again yet, Maddie. Virginia Virginia got the 822 and the 949 back-to-back doubles. Ohio. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Ohio. The purple box hit there. Hey, Sharon, how you doing? 397 on Monday. Lisa. But other than that, just some regular numbers. Hey, Cindy, how you doing? I'm good. I'm doing good, Justin. Thanks for asking. Hey, Eric. So those 12s have been hitting too, y'all. That 12 rundown. Hey, Lee. California got a double today. All right. So today, y'all. Hey, Audrey, how you doing? Yeah, it is, Justin. That 379, 376, 369. And good money this week. And good money this week, y'all. Yep. Oh, yeah, y'all. Washington, D.C. 690. That's a good hit. 3798, Justin. Eric Lee, you asked me about some North Carolina, man. Eric Lee. It's funny you asked me about North Carolina today and North Carolina history. North Carolina history yesterday, Eric Lee. It's funny you're asking about North Carolina today. Look, 252. That didn't come out of North Carolina? What are you talking about, man? 379 came out of North Carolina. Eric? Last night, 639 came out of North Carolina. And the fireball was 7. Straight hit from Purple Box. What's up, Frederick? So, listen, Eric Lee. 379 came out today. 369 came out yesterday with the fireball in the morning. 369 came out at nighttime in North Carolina, and the fireball was 7. So that means you hear all 3 of them. The purple box 980 or 890 came out on Monday. So all you had to do this week is play the purple box. If you played 376, 379, 369, you really got paid. Because it hit 3 times right there, 4. It hit 5 times in 2 days. It hit 5 times in 2 days. All right, so Eric, if 369 came out, if 379 came out, everybody that knows me, every person that ever ran across me, know to play 376. And that came out too. Yep. Every single person knows to play 376. Yes, this is on a small purple box also, Eric. Eric, everyone that knows me knows that my pet numbers are 376, 379, and 369. Everybody. I've been saying that 376, 379, 369 is the best pet numbers to play for 15 years. Everybody never heard me say this. I play those numbers every single day. Everybody that knows me knows my family's from Greensboro, North Carolina. So I imagine all of them hit it too. Every single person that knows me knows this. Because I done told everybody. So I imagine in the 15 years that I've been saying the same thing over and over again, I imagine that you heard it. I imagine. 15 years I've been saying the same thing. And it's posted on my Facebook page. It was posted on my Facebook page the other day, Monday. Yep. Yep. So make sure you play 376 today, even though it just came out with the Fireball yesterday. But it didn't come out individually. And also, my birthday hit in North Carolina yesterday, Eric. 12/20. I asked everyone to play the 12s. So all it is just following instructions. That's all it is, man. Yep. All right. So we talked about North Carolina. We're waiting for Pennsylvania. We talked about Texas, Washington, D.C. Missouri hit straight today. My address came out, 7958. That came out. Delaware hit the blackboard numbers 264. Colorado hit 456. Tennessee got 6 bar. How you doing? Tennessee got 635. The Fireball was 9 for 639. The pick 4 hit straight in the store. Phil, 3769 Phil. Yep. Let's see about Rhode Island. Hey, Susan. Hey, Lena. How you doing? 1215 hit last night. Rhode Island, the 12s that I told y'all to play, 1200 through 1220, or 1200 through 1230, 1200, 1201, 1202, 1203, 1204, all the way down to 1220, all the way down to 1230. Mississippi. I think Mississippi hit straight today. I think. Hold on a second. No, Mississippi got the hit with the Fireball today. 1, 2, 3, Chris. Mississippi hit the purple box straight yesterday, Chris. Mississippi hit the purple box on Tuesday, and Mississippi been kind of hitting, Chris, since Sunday. 327. Yep. 367 with the Fireball Sunday. Mississippi's been hitting the purple box. If you don't have the purple box, look on my Facebook page. It's sitting right there. Yeah. Lee Barkley, as I tell people all the time, all of this is just paying attention and being consistent. There's a lot of y'all that write down everything I say. A lot of y'all come in this podcast and write down everything I tell y'all, like the 1200 through the 1230. Just right now, the 376, the 379, the 369 is hot. So of course, play those. All right. Hey, Pecker, how you doing? Washington, that was in Washington, D.C.? Yeah, Washington, D.C. is straight today, 690. Maryland and Virginia, what did Virginia get? Virginia got 822. All right. Delaware hit. Illinois got the 694, but the Fireball was 2 for the 246 from the blackboard numbers. Hey, Tangy, how you doing? How you doing, to the bug? All right. So make sure y'all play the 376, the 379, the 369 with the Fireball. Make sure y'all play the 1220 through the 1230 with the Fireball. Hey, Deborah. All right. And a lot of the pick four has been hitting y'all too. Hey, Max. For the people that's in the pick four group, a lot of those pick fours hit straight today. Oh, hit straight today, y'all. I think it was Georgia. Georgia, Georgia really been D smooth. We on 376, 379, 369 up in New York. That hasn't hit up in New York in a little while. Hey, Lena, that hit Carolina. Uh, Carolina just got it, didn't it? Hold on a second. Carolina got it yesterday, Lena. They got the 369 with the fireball yesterday. They got it yesterday. They got it last. The 376 came out with the fireball on Friday. The 397 came out on Wednesday. So it's been getting it since last. It's been getting it since last Wednesday, Lena. So Lena, when you play this, when you go to the store and play this, Lena, this is what you do. You play the 376, the 379, the 369, right? And you combo it with the fireball. You combo it with the fireball. Cost you $18. So if the 376, 379 comes out like it did in North Carolina, that's three hits on there. That's three hits on there right there. That's three straight hits. I'm sorry. Hey, Sharon, I'm mad at Jersey right now, Sharon. So we're gonna get back to Jersey. I'll take a look at it for you. So here's the crazy part, Sharon. Um, the purple box has hit Jersey nighttime every day since Sunday. You hear me, Sharon? The purple box has hit New Jersey every day since last Sunday. 830, 970, 864, 038, all of them. Yep. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Um, it's on the purple box, Justin. 679's on there. Yep. So yeah, Jersey's kind of hot at nighttime though. Not the daytime. Daytime, nah, you be mad. Nighttime. What's up, John? Mike, how you doing, man? Yep. All right. So what state we missed? Louisiana. Oh, I got the 370. What Louisiana just did? Louisiana's got something. They've got the that's 123, 678, 123, 456, 678, 123. Y'all hear that, Louisiana folks? 456, 678, and 123. So, wow. And it got the 789. Hold on, y'all. They got 123. Oh, shucks. I know what it's missing. 234. Yeah, we just talked about that, Melinda. How you doing? We was talking about the doubles. We were just talking about all the doubles, Melinda. The threes already hit. The nines already hit. The sevens already hit. All those hit just recently, Melinda. Please drop. Yeah, I feel you on that. Yep. The nines just hit today, Melinda. Delaware got the nines today. Hey, Tony, Brenda. Yeah. Yep. Um, Ohio. Ohio hit the dates on my other list, 187. That's a straight hit, y'all. 187 straight hit. All right. I'm looking for these other states. Yep. All right. Today, y'all, I said today we are going to have our Throwback Thursday, y'all. We used to do Throwback Thursday all the time. Yep. We used to do Throwback Thursday all the time. So I was thinking about something, y'all, today for our topic. All right, Justin, I'll keep that in mind. You know, I was thinking about oh, an old pair of clothing that we used to wear as a kid that's not around anymore. Old clothing, it could be sneakers, it could be pants, it could be shirts that we wore as a kid that's not around anymore now that we're adults. And the first thing I thought of, me growing up as a kid, I wanted some cool jeans. And the first jeans that came to mind was like Jordache jeans. If you over 50 years old, you remember Jordache jeans. So for me, it was Jordache jeans because I thought they was like the coolest thing me growing up. And I know I'm spelling this wrong. You know, I remember I used to have my Jordache jeans, my Adidas. You know, for me, it was Jordache jeans and my Adidas. Kango came out a little while later, and my Adidas tracksuit. My Adidas tracksuit came out a little while later with like Run DMC in them, that era. But if y'all can remember clothing, sneakers, shirts from y'all childhood that's not around anymore. That's not around anymore. Because those was like I just knew I was just so cool with my Jordache jeans and my Perry Ellis shirt I, and Kangos. Yeah. Boo boo. Yeah. And my Kango. I just knew I was cool, y'all. I remember my socks with the three red rings around them. My socks with the three red rings around them, y'all. Um, so if you guys remember anything from your childhood, clothing, jewelry, hats, stuff like that, mention in the comments, y'all. But stuff that clothes from your childhood, FUBU. FUBU is a good one. Um, I'll tell you another one that was a good one. Sergio Valente. Yeah, that's all I'm about to say too, Elliot. Sergio Valente. Um, and my sneakers, yeah, K Swiss. That's a good one. D Smooth K Swiss. Do y'all remember the boots? Yeah. uh, what was the? It wasn't boots. Boots wasn't out yet. Boots was worn by construction workers. But the sneaks, double jeans. That's a good one, Elliot. Double jeans. Um, The only hat you wore back then was Kango's Buddies. I was thinking about my jackets. Bonjour jeans. That's a good one, Nancy. Bonjour jeans. Sassoons. That's another good one. Sassoons. Down coast. For some of y'all, baby fat, baby fat, and triple goose. My wise. My favorite a Applejack. There you go. There you go, Elliot. Um, my first sneaks, 8 ball jackets. That's a good one too, Nancy. My first sneaks was PF Flyers. PF and Jack Purcell's. That's a good one, Janine. Apple bottom jeans. Apple bottom jeans. Um, there was some other stuff. The Perry Ellis shirt we used to wear down goose with the scoops and bomber jackets. We used to have those big giant jackets. I remember it. Hey Keys, how you doing? Um, it was some man. Hold on a second. There was some other crazy felines. That's like having some shacks on your feet now. Kangaroo sneakers. That's another one. That's a good one right there. We used to wear for my era, we used to wear Jack Purcell's, PF Flyers, and Converses. We used to wear Converses, y'all. I remember those Swedish knits. Yeah, yeah, we used to wear them Converses. Fat Farm, that's a good one right there. D Smooth Fat members only. Members only. You guys knew you was cool if you had a members only jacket. I remember that, Susan. If you had a members only jacket, you just knew you was cool. That stuff looks so corny now, y'all. Oh my god, that look corny. I'm trying to think of some more pants we wore besides Wranglers, Sergio Valente, Boo Boo, Sean John. Yeah, that's the one in there, Sean John. You can throw that in there. Um, I'm trying to think shirts that we wore besides polo shirts and stuff like that came later on. We had for my era we had like the tennis shirts. The tennis shirts that was in my era back in the 80s. Iceberg. That's another one. I remember that too. D Smooth Iceberg. Yeah, Converse is still in. Oh, bell bottoms, Ellie. I remember those. Golly. My friends teased me so bad about them bell bottoms. Golly. Parachute pants. Oh, that's that stuff. That's like the hammer time right there, y'all. Oh, when MC Hammer came out them with them parachute pants. There you go. Ralph Lauren. There you go. Lacoste is a good one right there. And DK. He thought you had a pair of Jordans. You couldn't tell me I wasn't cool, but I first got my first pair of Converse because we used to go to the supermarket. You remember when you go to the supermarket and get your sneaks out of the cart? Was y'all that poor when you go to the supermarket and you get your sneaks out the cart? I used to get my sneaks out that cart at the supermarket. And when I first went to the store and bought my first pair of Converse, boy, you couldn't tell me. Like you said, I thought I had a pair of Jordans. Jordans wasn't even out yet. Well, you couldn't tell me I had made it to big time. Yeah, good Chuck Taylors. Good old Chuck Taylors, yep. Yeah. Hush Puppies. Oh, John, I grew up on them Hush Puppies. Golly. I remember that name. The sheepskin coat. That's a good one, Elliot. The sheepskin coat. That's a good one. Everybody had a good old sheepskin. Everybody did. Hey, Al. That was That's a good one right there. Sheepskin coats. Sheepskin coat. What's the fur hat? What's the fur hat that had the two flaps that come right down that went with the sheepskin coat? It was kind of made out of sheepskin also, but it was a fur hat that you pull down over your head. Yeah, he was teams with the fur. uh, I used to get 5 pair of skippers at a time. I remember those skippers. How about those? That's a good one, skippers. Hey Pat, how you doing? I remember when I first got my first cool shirt. Yeah, moccasins. Yeah, the hey Pat, British like BKs. That's a good one. Will BKs. It was a sheepskin hat. Oh, John, please don't remind me about them corduroys. I wore corduroys from I wore corduroys from like fourth grade all the way up to ninth grade. I had green ones. I had the Daniel Boone hats. How about that? Yep, they did have Daniel Boone hats. You're right about that. I forgot about that. With the tail on the back of the hat. That's a good one, Paulette. With the tail on the back of the hat. In the summertime, Paulette at that. That was crazy. That was crazy. That was good right there. I'm trying to think. That was the kid from Baltimore Avenue. Tom 99 sneaks from that was my sport, Kresge's. Hey Rap, yeah, we had one up we had the one in Germantown. We used to call it the five and dime, or we call it Kresge's. Or we used to go to Woolworths. What's up, Nate? Oh my God, the plaid pants, yeah. Oh yeah, you, John, you ain't gonna still got no corduroys. Butterfly collar. Oh my God, Willie, I look like I was back in 1960. AGG. My fifth grade picture, I got on that. I got on a shirt like that. My collar like way over here. My collar way over here. Yeah, it's a lot of clothes back then. Over in over in Philadelphia in the '80s, y'all. When I got to 10th grade in 1984, we were all dressing like cowboys. You see, you still got a lot of that stuff. Oh my God, y'all, it is crazy how clothing and changed in these last 30 years. Yeah, 40 years. How long I've been in high school? I've been in high school for 43 years. God, wait, y'all. I've been in high school for 43 years. Fashion done changed a lot, y'all. Fashion done changed a lot. Like, wingtips. Wingtips, yeah, with the wingtips. Look like you can fly away. Like, you couldn't wear high water pants back then. You couldn't wear high water pants and and you couldn't wear no skin tight pants back then. Now skin tight pants is acceptable. The, yeah, went round around a little some tight pants is acceptable. That wasn't acceptable when I was growing up. Oh, Stacey Adams. Don't even mention it. Oh my God, Stacey Adams, Kenny shoes, Stacey Adams, Kenny shoes, Stacey Adams, Florsham, Florsham shoes, Florshine, Florsham shoes. I'm trying to think of all the uh, marshmallow shoes. Oh, how about those? Speaking of that, that's a good one, Will. How about those plastic shoes? What's the name of those plastic shoes? Yeah, what's the name of the plastic shoes that people was wearing a couple years ago? A few years made out of total plastic. I'm talking about the original ones, the ones from like 90s or 2000s, early 90s, early 2000s. They were made out of like total plastic. Oh, Buster Brown. Jelly, there you go. Thanks, Sharon. Mm-hmm. That's crazy, y'all. That and cross colors, that's another good one, Jamar. Cross colors. I'm trying to think. It used to be a oh, we said Tide ones. It used to be a famous tracksuit everybody used to wear. Tide ones. Tide ones, yeah. I remember that. Yeah. It's funny, y'all. The Crocs. Boss, that's a good one, Rat. Boss jeans. That's a good one, Boss jeans. Cad, yeah, we all had Cad. And Tom McCann's, hey Elliot, Tom McCann is another store we used to go to all the time. Yep, penny loafers, that's a good one. I ain't, hey Jitterbug, I ain't get my first pair of penny loafers till I was about 21 when I was working at the bank. That's the first time I got me some penny loafers. I was about 21. Yep, Payless. Everybody been to Payless. I remember the Ripple shoes good, Elliot. I remember it was good. I remember that one good. The Ripple shoes. Alligator shoes, I kind of remember. Yeah, I remember those. I remember the British Walkers all day. Somebody said BK Knights. Somebody said that. Said BK Knights. Are you talking about that? I got I got my first pair of like really good sneaks when I was like 21, 19 or 21. I think I was about 19, and I got my really first pair of good sneaks. And Patrick Ewing had just got drafted by the New York Knicks, and he came out with the Ewings. If you from New York back then, you probably had a pair of Ewings, and I got those. I got the Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson came out with his sneaks. He had the Converses in the Laker colors, and Larry Bird had the Bird Converses in the Bird in the Celtic colors, y'all. That was like 1983, 84, 85, like that time. Girl. Oh yeah, snake skin. Now, Brad, you couldn't tell me that was my club days, Brad. That was my club. You couldn't tell me I wasn't the man going to the club with my snake skin shoes on. That Brad, I had on my little silk pants, my snake skin shoes, and this crazy print shirt. It was like flower print shirt. Yeah, that's a good one. Ted Ponies. Nobody mentioned that. Yeah, that was my club days. Yeah, Jordans. Yeah, that's the '85s right there. But you couldn't tell me, man. In my club days, you couldn't tell me I wasn't Bobby Brown. That's about that's about my club time pumps. That's a good one, Susie. Well, pumps. There's some other little corny sneaks from back then. I kind of remember some other corny sneaks that came out during the '80s and the '90s. Yeah, everybody was wearing. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Mark. Yeah, but you couldn't tell me. I remember when I first got my first watch. I first got my first digital watch. You couldn't tell me I wasn't James Bond. When I first got a first digital watch, penny loafers. Hey, Lisa, that's a good one too, Lisa. digital watch came out in like 1970 something, y'all. Hey, listen, I got my first digital watch. I just knew I was James Casio. There you go. I just knew I was because Ted, we grew up with Timexes. That's a good one right there, Jermaine. Ponies. Yeah, yeah, Jamar. We were saying Converses. That was my first real pair of sneaks. I'm talking about the old ones, the ones made out of like material, the Converse ones. I had a digital watch. You couldn't tell me I was in James Bond. Yep, that was great. Now that was some great answers, y'all. Great answers. I got another really good question for y'all. You know, one of my favorite times one of my favorite times of the year, y'all, is Christmas. It's my birthday. It's my mom's favorite holiday, Christmas. What's the what's the best toy that y'all ever got for Christmas? What's the best toy y'all ever got for Christmas? For me, mine was GI Joe with the Kung Fu grip. I got the I got the GI Joe with the Kung Fu grip back in like 1970, like 73, 74. GI Joe, and my cousin got the talking GI Joe. You pull the string, and the GI Joe talk. That was the best. This is before Atari, before Mattel Electronic Football. We ain't had those digital games yet. Those digital games came out like 74, 75, like that. Easy bake oven. Yo, Toya, I remember those brownie things, pagers. That was your best toy, a pager. What? You a pager, Daniel? Dang, I used a pager as a kid. Daniel, we ain't talking about you was on the corner. I'm talking about when you was yo, Elliot, the Evil Knievel stunt cycle. You got to say the whole name. The stunt cycle. Oh, there you go. Stretch Armstrong. I got that too before, Willie. Stretch Armstrong, you pull him like this, stretch his arms and stuff like that. I got crazy and cut my arm open on him on the Stretch Armstrong because I wanted to see what made his arm stretch. The hot curlers, the hot Rad, the Hot Wheels with the juice machine. You forgot to mention the juice machine, how you charge the car up. The juice machine with the thing you plug it in to charge the car up, Brad. The Shogun Warriors, yeah. There you go. Evil Knievel and G.I. Joe. The big wheels, there you go. Oh, the big wheel rap, yeah. Damn, Nancy, got Randy and Andy. Y'all must have been rich. You got two toys for Christmas. Yeah. I don't remember that one good. Nah, it's just later on. Oh yeah, Elliot. Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Yeah, you from my time frame, Elliot. Yeah. That my sister got. Whoa, we got a football field. Whoa, you got a whole field for all that? Oh, y'all must be real rich. You getting football field for Christmas? Y'all must have been super rich. We got like one toy, one and a half toys. There's six of us. Um, that that Tyco train set, yo, you got to go Lionel. Ted. This, yeah, Zelda. Like the Legend of Zelda, like that. You got to go that Lionel train set. Ted, that Tyco train set with the smoke that come out of it. Oh yeah, there you go. That Tyco with the light that come on, dude. Oh yeah, I remember that. Elliot, you got to brush them in to make them go straight. Yeah, yeah, Rab. That Tyco, yeah, that Tyco train set. And no, that's the race car track. Oh, there you go, Lisa. Light bright. That's a good one too, Lisa. That's like light bright operations. Light bright operation Trouble, all those games came around the same time. The Hess truck, yeah, we got. Yeah, my granddad used to give us the Hess truck all the time. The Hess truck, yeah, yo, it was something else. There was something else back then that was really, really popular. Besides Baby Alive, my sister got the Baby Alive. That yeah, that's a little bit. That's down in the '70s for me, Jamar. About '76. Yeah, that AFX racetrack. Oh man, you couldn't tell me. The Tonka truck. Yeah, that's a good one. He said I was a top boy. I remember Hungry Hungry Hippo, Jamar. Yeah, I remember Hungry Hungry Hippo. Yep. Hey, Hairness, how you doing? I remember the Green Machine too. My brother, my brother had the big wheel, but the Green Machine was the one that you steer like that, and you push the operation. That easy bake oven. Yeah. Yep. That Tonka truck, Jamar. That's another one. Tonka truck. Yep. I remember that, Jermaine. Yo, Jax, a skateboard, Jax, a ball. Transformers was later on for me. I was like in high school by the time Transformers got around tomorrow. Yeah. The Green Machine Max. Yeah. Oh. Nobody said nobody said a Huffy bike. Nobody said a 10 speed. The 10 speed bike back then was I can picture that yellow bike right now too. Hey Carl. The Huffy bike was one of them, but it was a 10 speed brand of bike that everybody had, y'all. Who made the 10 speed bikes that everybody had? If you ain't had one of these 10 speed bikes made by this company, you ain't had no real bike. The 5 speed. Yeah, Blinky Blue Octopus. Wow, Lisa. Who made those 10 speed bikes? For bike. Yeah, that's later on down the line for us. A slingshot. Brad, we had slingshot. Ross. Ross is a good that's Ross. That's a good one, Carl. And a swing. There you go. That's what it was, Gwen. It was a swing bike. Yeah, swing. That's what it was, y'all. 10 speed. He said you got hand me down bikes. I was in the same boat with you. That's what it was, yo. Swim bike. That's exactly what it was, Gwen. If you ain't have a swim bike, you ain't had no real bike. That and when that Huffy came out with that square seat, when that Huffy came out with that square seat, y'all, yeah, and it had the shockers. Y'all remember it had the shock absorbers on it, on that Huffy bike, like you had a real motocross bike, like you had a real motocross bike. Yeah, I remember those bikes, y'all. I had the 10 speed bike, the tricycle. Yeah, I remember that too. And he had a damn. Lisa, he had a Spider Man big wheel. Yeah, that's another good bike, Ted. The Fuji. Yep, that's another good one. Yep, that was another good one right there. Um, there's some other things I had. I remember I had a mongoose. That's a good bike right there. The mongoose definitely had the skates. Who? Hey, Gwen. Who made the skates? It was like one company that made the skates. And those Cabbage Patch dolls, people was going crazy for them. Oh yeah, definitely remember mopeds that over in Philly. Yeah, people was going crazy for them Cabbage Patch BMX. There you go. Thanks, Willie. People going crazy for those things, y'all. Oh yeah, we all had a big wheel, Carl. My brother had that, the big wheel. My brother definitely had that. Oh yeah, Al, Huffy bikes. Um, hold on, Jermaine. I know who made those wagons. Something flyer company. Something like some flyer company. Jermaine that made those wagons. Oh, I can't think of the name of that. It had the word flyer on the air. Hey, hey, Mr. Foster, how you doing? Yeah. Oh, what's the name of that thing? I know what you're talking about, Lisa. You twist it like this and spin around in a circle, and it had like a circle on it like that. The red wagons. I know, but somebody flyer made them. Yeah. I want to say P. I want to say PF flyers, flex flyers, something like that, Carl. Cool. I know exactly what you're talking about, Lisa. I know you twist the thing like this and you spin around in a circle, and they had like a ziggly line on it like that around it. Hmm. I remember that. That might be it, Paulette. The Radio Flyer Company. That's it. The Radio Flyer Company. Yeah. That twirly thing. Hey, Cat, how you doing? Yeah. That spinning top thing. That's it. Oh yeah, seesaw. Nobody mentioned that. Speaking of that, nobody mentioned spinning tops. Nobody mentioned spinning tops. We used to play chipsies, tops and chipsies with the spinning tops. Yeah, Cat. That was our favorite game, chipsies. And that's a good one too. That walkie-talkie. And nobody mentioned the yo-yo. Hey, Carl and Mike. Nobody mentioned the $6 million man. Nobody mentioned the $6 million man, Steve Austin. That was the toy they had back in like 1972, 72, 74, something like that. The $6 million man. Yep. That might have been the name of the sit and spin, Susan. That might have been the name of it. Hmm. Some other things. It was something you pour water in. Yeah. Click clacks. The Hawk was laid on, yeah. Jack Ball, yeah. Somebody said Jack Ball. Yeah, flyers, the sneakers. Oh man. There was another thing that glued. Yeah, Carl. Yeah, we mentioned G.I. Joe. That was my favorite. There was another. There was another game that used to glow in the dark. Besides Light Bright, it was another game. There was another game that used to glow in the dark, y'all. Skyrocket. That's another good one, Carl. Nobody mentioned Rockets. Nobody mentioned Rockets, yeah. And hey Ted, for our time, oh, Batman utility book, Matchbox car. Nobody mentioned those airplanes with the propeller on the front with the rubber band. Nobody mentioned those airplanes with the propeller on the front with the rubber band. And you throw them. Water rocket, yeah. Some other some other toys that are clearly back then. Hey Diane, how you doing? Um, we try to think of like old toys from our childhood, Diane. Oh, that's hey Brad, that's Battleship. I remember that game, Brad. That's Battleship. Oh, that was yeah, Justin. I was crazy like that, Justin. Oh, the Green Army Men? Yeah, yeah. Hey Diane. But those lightning bugs, that was our thing. Go out to the Fairmount Park. Yeah. That's a good one. No one mentioned that. That's a good one right there. The Ouija boards we ain't mess with, Rosetta, just in case. But Mr. Potato Head, that was a good game. I just bought that for my granddaughter not too long ago. Mr. Potato Head. That's still around. The Hot Wheels cars, of course, we all mentioned Hot Wheels, Willie. If you ain't had Hot Wheels, and you ain't have an AFX racing track, and the juice machine, yeah, Hungry, that's a good game. No one mentioned that game, Paul, at the game of life. Nobody mentioned life. Nobody mentioned shoots and ladders. Nobody mentioned Candyland. Nobody mentioned Twister. That's another one, good one right there. Those are all the good board games. That's another one too. No one mentioned Connect Four. Oh, Monopoly. That's a good one, Pat. No one mentioned Monopoly. Yeah. No one mentioned Monopoly. But I just remember getting in my. Oh, get out of here, Justin. That's cool. Jenga. I remember that game too. Yeah. No one mentioned Sorry. Shoots and Ladders. Shoots and Ladders is another game. Yeah. Backgammon. I used to play backgammon when I got older. Oh, rap. Comic books. When we ain't even talk rap, I could just cry about the comic books I had back then. I can only imagine. Let me tell you, tomorrow. That's why I couldn't go to school because of Pac-Man. Pac-Man just came out tomorrow. I stopped going to school. Started going to arcade to play Pac-Man. Yeah. That's a good one, Carl. Lincoln Law. Yep. Oh, Justin, I don't even want to think about the comic books I had. Yep. Oh, man. Donkey Kong, Miss Pac-Man, Space Invaders, Galaga, and Galaxian. That's all I played. When I went to arcade, the Rector set, yeah, that's all. Man, Pac-Man came out, I lost my mind. Inky, Binky, Pinky, lost my mind. That's another good one, Jamar. Guess who? Hey, Ted, you want to hear something funny? I got Archie comics from the 70s sitting right over here right now. Yep. Jungle Hunt. Dustin, you got to go on Atari and play Jungle Hunt. Mr. Foster, Space Invaders. Man, I used to sit in that room and play Space Invaders so I couldn't even move my fingers no more. That, I got them sitting right over in that box. Yep, from the 70s. Um, what's the other one I used to play? That was Space Invaders, yeah. Centipede, oh, Darren, that's me and my wife game from when we was kids. Yep. Oh, Ted Asteroids. That's the one I was trying to think of. Oh, that's a good one right there too, Paulette. That paddle ball thing. It's called paddle ball. Yeah. Pitfall is my other game, Jitterbug. All that was on Atari, the first year of Atari. Yep, that Pitfall with the fake Indiana Jones guy. Hey, Mike. Yeah. You got the Atari 5000. I was on Atari 2600. Oh wow, Rab. I gave mine to my cousin. And man, I think about that. I want to cry now. I know them comic books, Rab. I know them comic books worth some money. I got them in 1970. I started collecting comic books in 1972. Yeah. Punch Out. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was my game. Pitfall. Pitfall, Space Invaders, Asteroids, all of them came in the same set. Yep, that was my first year. Oh, candy. It's only one candy for everybody. All of us had Now-Laters. If you ain't have Now-Laters, you ain't have Boston baked beans. You ain't have a Tahitian treat in a bag of Hers potato chips. You ain't had no candy going to school. If you ain't have no Now-Laters, Boston baked beans, some Mike and Ike's, and a bag of Hers potato chips, you ain't had you was going to school empty. Your pockets was empty. Yep. Charleston Chews, Candy Fish. Candy Fish wasn't even hold on. I don't even know if Candy Fish was out yet, Elliot. Lemonheads, Boston baked beans, Hers potato chips. Hey Rab, you from Philly. The sodas the sodas was what was Good and Plenty's. There you go, Ted. Some Good and Plenty's. Hey, what's the sodas in Philadelphia in a can? Back then, back in the 70s. Everybody had a Slinky. So Mary Jane's, Pez, I used to collect those too. Bazooka gum, there you go, Justin. Bazooka gum, Bazooka Joe. Yeah, that was the guy, Bazooka Joe. Um, I can't think of the name of the soda, y'all. And all grape. It was grape. It was orange. It was cherry. It was pineapple. The same company made all the same sodas. Remember Smarties, Mike? The same company made all the same sodas, y'all. If you from down North Philly, yeah. Crack. Oh yeah, how about that, Paula? Cracker Jacks. I forget that. Yeah, a Chico stick. I used to love those things. Yep. Those barbecue chips. It wasn't the Orange Crush, Lucky Stripes. Oh, I cannot think of it. I can picture that. I can picture that can of soda right now. I remember the Orange Crush, Pat. That was Orange Crush. Tab soda. I remember Tab soda. Wow, Mike. That's like going back saying, did you ever drink some Tang, Ted? Hey, that's like saying, did you drink Tang? Oh yeah, Mr. Foster. If you ain't had no Now-Laters, you ain't had no candy, Mr. Foster. If you ain't had no Now-Laters, you was going to school with no candy. If you ain't had no Boston baked beans, Mike and Ike's, Jolly Rancher, Jolly Rancher, y'all. If you ain't had no Jolly Rancher, you ain't had no candy. You was going to school empty. And Elliot, in Philly, Sunkiss, that's later on down the line. Sunkiss sodas, yeah. Shasta, that's another good soda, Shasta. Sodas are 10 cents, yep. Hey, Bobby, from yo, 50 Cent took you far back there, y'all. Hey, Shauna, 50 Cent. Oh, Bobby, I love those Chico stick things. Oh, Darren, there you go, my pork rinds. Oh, Ted, sour apple, grape, cherry. Yeah. Um, I can't think of that brand name. Just I can't. Yep. CLC sodas. That's a good one too. Pop rocks. Oh yeah, we forgot about living heads. Cat. Um, it was another good candy we had back then, y'all. Oh, it was the ones. A Rab. It was the same company that made animal crackers. They made animal crackers. They made those chocolate chip cookies. They made those chocolate cookies, all by the same company that made animal crackers. Yeah. That's another cookies we used to buy all the time. Those animal crackers. Well, yeah, Justin, I remember RC soda. As soon as you said RC, oh, Raisinets. Oh, yeah, Rab. Definitely Boston baked beans. Oh, yeah. What was, yo, speaking of that, what was those hot sausage things that we used to eat? It was a hot sausage. It was a red floating in some red juice. It was like a hot sausage. It looked like, that might be, is it Nabisco, Mike? What's the Nabisco make them? I remember I used to eat these little hot sausage things. What's up, Keith? Yes, RC soda, yeah. They were hot. Oh, yeah, that's another good one, Rap. Cinnamon bun. How about cinnamon bun? We get those pickled pig feet. It wasn't a pig feet. I know what the pickled pig feet was. Oh, that's a good one right there, too, Nancy. Hot tamales. Yeah. Candy. I remember that rainbow sliced candy, too. Red Hots. That's it. Pickle sausage. That's it right there. That's another one, Vicky. Good one right there. Beef jerky. I still eat that. Beef jerky. Yep. Yep. Keebler. They sold this in the store. They was in a little square box. And I remember they made I remember the moon pie. Oh yeah, Shirley. The everything was a penny back then. Slim Jumps. That's by the time I got to like fifth grade, Rad. That's a good one. Nobody mentioned that. That's a good one, Jermaine. 7 Up. No one mentioned. Yo, all was a penny back then, y'all. A soda only cost 10 cents. A soda cost 10 cents. Then, yep. And all the candy was a penny. And here's the other crazy part. That's what the good Nancy Susie Q. Yeah. Yep. All the candy used to be sitting outside, sitting not behind the counter. Y'all remember when the candy used to just sitting out? The candy used to just be sitting out. It wasn't no glass counter around the candy. It was just be sitting right in front of you. That's a good one, Darren, right there. Sweet tarts. Sweet tarts. Yeah. I thought that was a real person too. Pillsbury Doughboy Elliot. I really thought the Pillsbury Doughboy was a real person. Oh, rap. I remember that. Ted, when I was in high school, I don't even think pizza was 50 cents, was it? Zingers. Yep. You might be right, Ted, because I think by the time I got to 12th grade, it was a dollar a slice. Pizza was $1 by 83 here. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Keith. Oh, man. You could have $1. You could go to the store with $1 and clean up. You come back with a shopping bag full of candy. Yeah. Yep. You can go to we used to call it the penny candy store. We used to call it corner store. That's a good one too, Nancy. Butterfingers. The corner store. And go in there and get a whole shopping bag full of candy for $1. You get soda. You can get yours. I remember that name, yours. You can get soda. You can get chips, cookies. Oh, Ted, I remember Swanson TV dinners. Uh, we're not even gonna talk about the welfare lunch. We didn't get to there yet, Rosetta. The welfare lunch. Yep. Yo, I used to be down North Philly back in the 70s, man. My aunt used to give us $1. Used to give us $1 on Friday. I swear I used to make that candy last all weekend, y'all. I used to make that candy last for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all weekend. Tootsie, there you go. Tootsie Rolls. No one mentioned that either. And no one mentioned Kool-Aid. I remember a block of cheese, y'all. And yeah, pepper and cat. That's another good one. Pepper and patty and candy cigarettes. Yeah, I remember those candy cigarettes good too. There's like hard. They were kind of like hard. You could like break them. And goobers. No one mentioned goobers. Rab, you mentioned all the good Philly food. I mean Philly candy. Um, I'm trying to think of some more sodas that I used to drink. We, Miss Muhammad, we on that 376, 379, 369. Tootsie Rolls, yeah. Yeah, the honey, oh, Ted. The honey bun, no, the honey buns is good. The sugar sticks, I remember that. I'm trying to think of the chocolate stuff I used to eat back then. Oh, I know what we forgot, y'all. Uh, what's that? What's the quick? Quick. No one mentioned quick. Yep. And Tang, yeah. Oh, Rosetta. I remember they fools talk about, that's a good one, Ted. Laffy Taffies. That's another one I used to like, Laffy Taffies. Remember that, Ted? Earlier we called it Laffy Taffies? Oh, yeah, definitely Cracker Jack with the toy inside. Um, that was another candy I used to like back then. Oh, condensed milk. What's the name of the red string candy? Ring Dings is another one good one, Ted. What's the name of the red string candy? It was just red. It was a string. I think we call them shoestrings. It was just red in a string. Oh, that's another Kit Kat bar. We used, to, we used to get that too. It was just red in the string. It was liquids, and we used to have the black ones. That's another one no one mentioned. And the dipstick, no one mentioned that either, Darren. Twizzlers, yeah. That black licorice. Oh, I love. Hey, Ted, I still eat black licorice up to this day. Shoestring licorice. Thanks, Susan. Yeah, I remember that song last year. Twisters. There's some more candies in there we forgot about. The shoestrings, that was the name of it. Thanks. Those some more candy I used to get from that store. Oh, I know the other candy I used to get, y'all. Um, that cotton candy. Nobody mentioned cotton candy. And that's in a good one too. No one mentioned sugar babies. Oh, Ted. No one, no one mentioned sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds. Yeah. Oh, I forgot the name of that, Devin. The crackling candy that pops when you put it in your mouth. Pop rocks. Pop rocks, Devin. That's the name of it, right? Pop rocks. I remember that too. Ring pop. Yeah. Oh yeah. Boston. I love Boston baked beans. And no one mentioned lifesavers. Yeah, that's another good one, Willie. No one mentioned lifesavers. Yep. Pop rocks is the name of it, Devin. Yep. I remember that. There's another soda. I, hey, Brad, you can't remember the name of the sodas that they used to sell in every dollar store in the can in Philly. Tahitian treat, grape, Tahitian treat, grape, cherry, pineapple. Squirrel nuts. Nobody mentioned squirrel nuts. Yeah. And that was the 4 flavors I remember. He said Schaefer beer. But hold on. They did have a beer flavored candy too, Elliot. Root beer. It was root beer, Elliot. I don't know about root. Schaefer beer. That's like when I got about 18. You try to have me drinking beer at like 10. Yeah. I remember that those candy bracelets. Can I? There you go. That's another one. Cola champagne. The water ice, Mike. The water ice. No one mentioned water ice. No one mentioned water ice, y'all. Yeah. That might be it right there. Frank's. That's it, Paulette. That's the name of it. Frank's. That's it. Frank's soda. That's the name of it. Yeah. There you go. Pineapple, grape, cherry, root beer. That was exactly Frank's in the can. That's the canned sodas we used to get. Frank's. Yep. That's the name of it. That soda lasts me all weekend, y'all. I remember Mellow Yellow. Yep. Yep. Fruits and cups in the summer. Yeah. I definitely remember getting those water ices too in the summertime, y'all. Cherry water ice, grape water ice, mixed two together. They mix the two flavors together, y'all. Definitely remember Dr. Pepper. Yeah. Remember, hey, Tommy Guns. Y'all remember when the sodas was really made with, hold on, the sodas used to be made with real glass bottles, didn't they? Before they changed them to plastic? Because I remember when the sodas didn't go up to, the sodas only went up to 32 ounces. Yep. The sodas, and then they finally went up to like a 64-ounce soda, something like that. But sodas these only go up to like 32 ounces. Yep. Oh yeah, Bazooka bubble gum. Yeah. Tab soda. We remember that, Carl. No one mentioned Charleston Chews. That's a good one too, Darren. No one mentioned that. Yep. I think they started putting soda in plastic bottles by the time 74. What's up, Focus? Good to see you. By 74. Yep. Oh my God. Over in Philly, we only got two breads. We got Wonder Bread and Stroman Bread. That's all we got. Wonder Bread and Stroman Bread. If you're in Philly, that's all you got. That's your two choices right there. Yeah. Oh yeah, Carl. How about that's a good one right there, Carl? Big Gulps. Y'all remember when Big Gulps came out? Big Gulps came out probably about 77, 78, 79, around that time. Yep. Yep. You from St. Louis? Okay. Wonder Bread. Tab. I mean Rab. Wonder. I always love Stroman bread. Just like Rab, we only had like one choice of milk back then. We only had Abbott's milk back then. If you're from Philly, you know about Abbott's milk before they got all them other brands. We only had going up in the 70s. That's all we had was Abbott's milk. Just like we only had the big chip company, Rad. What was our chips we had back then? One chip company made mostly all the potato chips in Philly. Y'all had colonial bread? Yeah, we only had Stroman. You know, those English mushrooms came out, that's 70s, yeah. Oh, hey, Rad, you ain't gotta tell me. I remember when the milkman, the Abbott's milkman, used to deliver milk in a bottle and deliver it to your house. The Abbott's milkman, hers. There you go, Rad. The Abbott's milkman used to deliver milk in a glass bottle and deliver it to your house. Leave it on your step. You had a container, a holder for the milk on your step down North Philly. He was always saying, hey, Darren, I was with you. Wise potato chips. I remember those too. Hey, Rab, you remember when Stroman, the bread company, Stroman used to deliver bread to your house? The Stroman Bread Company used to deliver bread to your house down North Philly. They used to put bread in a box and put it on your step. Yep. I remember that like it was yesterday. I was in like kindergarten when they was delivering bread to your house. Yep. Hey Ted. Yep. He used to be in the milk truck, Ted. In the middle. Yep. In the middle. There you go in the milk truck. Yep. That was crazy. Ain't nobody bothered. Ain't nobody steal your milk. Ain't nobody steal your bread. That was the crazy days. Hey, Ted. That's down the North Philly rap. I'm in North Philly in the 70s, and that's when you could sleep with your front door open. That's when you can sleep with your windows open. Hey, Rosetta, I remember the Iceman. I remember the Iceman and and the Vegetable Man. The Vegetable Man used to have a donkey. Oh yeah, how about that? How about that rap? The garbage man used to walk down the alleyways. Y'all over in Philly, the garbage man they used to sweep your alleyways for you. There used to be a man that walked down the alleyway with a broom. His job was to sweep the alleyway. Yep. I'm I'm a little late for the ice truck, Ted, but I was around for the for the coal truck. I was around for the coal truck and the dude that delivered um oil to your house. That black oil they delivered to your house. Yep, yep, Elliot. I remember when you used to get coal in the coal truck. There you go, coal to your house. The fish man. I'm I don't remember the fish man good, but I definitely remember the person with the coal truck and the vegetable man with a donkey. He used to have a donkey walking down the street with vegetables in a cart, a wagon or something. Damn, dry ice. Y'all had no refrigerator? We had a little broken down refrigerator. Now that I remember, Darren. That we called that man the water ice man or something. I remember him scraping the ice and putting that flavor stuff on there. I remember the gas trucks. Yep, down the coal chute, Mike. Yep, our house was heated with coal. Yep, yep. They used to slide through the front of your house, Mike. They used to open up the grate in the front of your house, and the truck had a sliding board, and it slides straight down there in the front of your house down North Philly. I remember that, Mike. Yep, yep, Paulette. I remember that, Paulette. Yep, that's a good one too. No one mixes, Darren. That's one of my favorite ones. Hey, Elliot, I'm from Philly, and if you didn't go down, if you didn't go down to, hold on, not South Street. Oh man, what's the name of this? Hey, Rab, where everybody go to get they meats and stuff on Saturdays and fruits and vegetables down South Philly. We had a street that we used to go to. Everybody went to on Saturday morning to go shopping, and you get your meat, you get your vegetables, and it's down South Street. Yeah, Ninth Street. There you go. Thanks, Rad. That's where we used to go. Everybody used to go there on Saturday, and you get all your fresh vegetables, your meat, and everything. And it's different now. Oh, there you go, Rad. The Italian Market. That was the name of it, Rad. The Italian Market. Yep. We had a butcher on 116th. Yeah, that's where we used to go. The Italian Market. Down like Ninth and South. You're right. Yeah, Rap. It's different now. It's totally different. I used to go there as a kid, man. Back in the 70s. Man, times really changed, y'all. Well, y'all, it's almost been an hour and a half, y'all. We're gonna pick this up tomorrow, y'all. We've been on here for like almost 2 hours. We're gonna have a new subject matter tomorrow, y'all. We could talk about this forever. But yeah, it was great reminiscing, y'all. It was really great reminiscing, y'all, about the old times, y'all. Tomorrow we gonna have a new subject matter on Friday. We could do flashback Friday. Yep. Yep. Yeah, Darren. It was good. It was good bringing back those childhood memories, man. Yep. Real good, man. Especially about my favorite GI Joes with the Kung Fu grip. That was my favorite right there. That and $6 Million Man. I had $6 Million Man in the rocket ship, $6 Million Man in the time capsule, space capsule. Mike Mars, $6 Million Man with the space capsule. Yep. All right, y'all. We're gonna do this again tomorrow, y'all. We're gonna talk a little bit to Larry, then we're gonna do some flashback Friday. Yeah. You're welcome, y'all. I was crazy back in the day. Yeah. We're gonna talk about some stuff tomorrow, y'all. Action Jackson. Oh, let's go Action Jackson. And Rocket Soccer Robots, yeah. Yep, y'all. All right, y'all. We're gonna talk about this tomorrow. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Tomorrow night. I'll be on tomorrow morning, but we're gonna talk about tomorrow night, y'all. All right, y'all. God bless all y'all. Hope all y'all win too.